Hi, Scott.
Hi, Shawn. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being here. Tell us
Absolutely.
all about Folds of Honor. What a program.
Yeah. So Folds of Honor is a national charity that provides educational scholarships from starting at kindergarten all the way to higher education, master's degree programs, doctoral programs. If there is an educational program for something that spouse or a child of a fallen would want to pursue, if there's a dog grooming program out there, they can apply for a scholarship for that. Other military installations, so there's a huge military presence in the state of Ohio. We have about 131 scholarship recipients in the state of Ohio, represents about 670,000 in scholarship aid. And then specific to Central Ohio, because a lot of people care about their hometowns, we have 81 on scholarship. It represents about 400,000 in aid that goes out annually.
With Folds of Honor, they get a $5,000 scholarship?
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay.
It's a 5, yep.
And then it's like cumulative too, because we'll be talking to the president of Otterbein here in a minute, but there are others that help out, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, I mean, those numbers that I gave you just are what is awarded out of the national office in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I won't steal John's thunder, but what you're about to hear from John is unbelievable in the size and the scope of what they're doing above and beyond the $5,000 scholarship that Folds provides. And I can't say enough. I can't say thank you enough.
That's incredible. Well, the sacrifice is so great, so the need obviously has to be great too.
Oh, without question. And it's only getting bigger. And so it's a lot more work that we have to go do at the local level, kind of the boots on the ground to go raise the funds. Our application window is February to March.
Okay.
An early indication is scholarship applications are up 65%. So
wow.
We've just got to lace up our boots and go raise that much more money.
Well, we hope this can help you do that.
Yeah, and what Otterbein's doing is going to go a long way for these families.
Well, I'm anxious to hear all about it. So we'll go talk to the president and then we'll come right back.
Okay.
John, what an incredible program. And tell us how this came to be that Otterbein has linked up with Folds of Honor.
Well, I was introduced to Folds of Honor by one of our alums who was really moved and serves on the local chapter board and told me all about it. And I thought, what a great cause, especially, and we're in the educational space already. How can we partner up and make this happen? And so we're glad to be able to throw in with the Folds of Honor scholarship to help students afford Otterbein and get the education that they deserve.
So how does it work?
So Folds of Honor scholarship is generally $5,000. Otterbein contributes $19,000 to match that. Then there's an Ohio state grant program that puts in another $6,000. And then they might be eligible for need-based aid and things like that as well. So it's usually at least tuition, if not much more than tuition, is covered by all this together.
So why was Otterbein particularly interested? Why did this really ring true with you?
Well, it spoke to me just because I know from my own family experience what it is that the whole family sacrifices. And here we have families that have really given that highest measure of sacrifice to the country. And anything we can do to support families like that, we want to do. Why wouldn't you? And these are great students who add to our student body, so we benefit as well.
You have a personal background that also probably pulls at your heartstrings a little bit.
Yeah, well, hanging in my office, I'm named after my great uncle John Comerford, who served as a tank commander in World War II. And I have his Purple Heart made out to John Comerford, it's just not mine, and a picture of him and my grandfather together, both served in World War II. And my brother-in-law is a retired Army colonel. I watched all my nieces and nephews grow up in the service. And it just tugs at my heartstrings that people give so much as they do to this great country.
And so if they are a recipient of this scholarship, this will be throughout their being a student here at Otterbein.
4 years, yeah, and we expect it to cover most expenses for all 4 years.
What a wonderful program.
Yeah, we're proud to be partners with Folds. They're wonderful people who really doing important work, and so just to be a little part of it is a big deal for us.
Well, it is a big deal, so good for you.
Thank you.
I can see why you are pretty moved by what Otterbein has done.
Yeah.
What a program.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
How do people then get a hold of you? And I'm sure they're listening now and watching this and thinking, I had no idea.
That's the shocking point in all of this with so many is like, we've never heard of Folds of Honor. And so that's our job to create awareness at the local level. So centralohio.foldsofhonor.org. Reach out to us if you're a potential scholarship applicant. We can help there. If you just want to donate to the cause, we'd welcome any and all.
It's a great program.
Donations. Yeah.
Thanks, Scott.
You bet.